Peace and infinite love to all the high vibrational beings, all the low vibrational beings. Just peace and infinite love, for real. To anybody tuning in right now to this video. I know it's been a little minute, but we back. Better than ever. You hear me? Nah, but for real. Just had me a little bike ride. But today's video, it ain't gonna be that long. I don't plan on it being that long. But it's gonna be about the importance of being single. Why it's important to be single. Of course, not all of your life. I mean, that is a choice. However, there's a season for everything, is what I'm saying. So, I don't know why, but I felt called to post a video about this. So, that's what's going to be. And I was going to post about something else. But that's going to be in my next video, which is about fasting. So, tune in. But being single is so important. It's so much more important than people think. Being single is where you will find yourself. That is the best time to find yourself, to figure self out. Figure out, what does self really want? Who am I? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Right? And this is something I used to struggle with myself. Y'all peep the jewelry. I forgot I had this necklace. It's a tarot card. It's the Lover's tarot card. And yeah, I forgot I had this. This is a double chain. And I got my name necklace and my Buddha. But anyway, being single and enjoying being single is a superpower. Not just for women, but for men too. See, for me, before I met my twin, this also kind of ties into being alone. Before I met my twin, I had such a hard time being alone in my own energy. Then she came along, separation happened, and I was kind of forced into it, right? But even before I met my twin, I had trouble being single. And it wasn't necessarily like, some people have trouble being single because they feel they want to, by being in a relationship, it's like, it like validates them, having sex. That was never for me. Anybody that knows me knows I don't get into the sexual stuff, really. Yeah, that's just me. I don't get into that a lot. Rarely. But if I do, I really F with you. But it wasn't that for me. For me, it was just wanting somebody else there. It was like, people try and fill that void with something. For me, that's what it was. And I kind of was forced into being alone after my twin. But and during that whole period, even up until now, I really realized the importance of being single when it's time to. And you'll know when it's time for you to be single. I feel like everybody, whether y'all want to agree or not, I personally feel like everybody will have a certain season in their life where they will have to be single for a certain amount of time. Everybody. And you will learn so much. You will heal so much. It will reveal so much to you about yourself, about others, about what you really want in life, just in general. And the reason why I said being single and enjoying being single is a superpower, because most people don't enjoy being single. Well, not most people, but people that don't understand the power of being single don't enjoy being single. They always talk about, oh, I wish I had a girlfriend, I wish I had a boyfriend or somebody to go out on dates with, and da. But until you learn how powerful it is to utilize that, you kind of become addicted to being single. And speaking from me, like, since the time apart for me and my twin, I can't say I haven't ran into amazing beings who could have been amazing partners. Not all of them were worthy of it, but there's a few who were interested in that. And then I start to feel interested, and then it's like, it's just like, and it's not because of them, it's just something in me. When you learn to be alone, when you learn to be single, you literally become addicted to it. It's like, and the reason I feel like that is because you start to, not only do you realize your worth, but it makes you realize what you really want in a partner, like down to the T. You can meet so many potential partners. That doesn't mean that that's what you want in a partner. You know what I'm saying? 555 I just seen. That's change. So that doesn't mean that just because they're interested in you and, you know, they have amazing qualities, they're a gentleman, or she or he is loyal, you know, whatever it might be, like, that doesn't mean that that's all you're looking for in somebody. When you be alone with yourself, when you be single, you really realize exactly what it is you want in a person. And until you find that, you just kind of, it's like, I'm cool. I don't really know how to explain it. But then again, I have a twin flame, so that's a whole nother ball game. Anybody that has dealt with the twin flame, that's a whole nother story, because that's like your perfect match. But that doesn't mean that you can't still have a soulmate, because everybody has a soulmate. And another thing I've been saying, this doesn't have to do with this video, but a lot of people have different views and opinions on what a twin flame really is. Some people get it confused with a soulmate, saying that some people have multiple twin flames, you only have one soulmate. A lot of people have different views on it. I'm not here to correct nobody, because who am I to tell you you're wrong? I just personally don't believe that, but I see so many people on the internet talking about what a twin flame is or what a soulmate is. But to each his own is all I have to say. Anywho, yeah, it just teaches you about what you truly value in a person, what you really want in a person, you know. And it teaches you to value your own company. Like you basically become kind of like stingy with their energy, which I think is a good thing. I don't think it's ever a bad thing if somebody becomes like stingy with their time or their energy, especially coming from someone that used to be like, you just give it away. Especially if you're a healer. If you are a healer, this is so important, because you exude healing energy. So to just be giving it away to any and everybody, it can be so draining without even realizing it. And being single, especially if you're someone who's like me, who my purpose, a big part of my purpose is love. And this is why I had so much trouble figuring out what was my purpose here on earth. Like, what was it? Everybody, some people it's sports, some people it's to be famous, it's to, you know, do something major in the world, like revolutionary, you know, just so many different things. For me, I couldn't ever figure it out, because I had to go within and realize that it was love. That's my greatest strength. It was to be loved, to feel love, to give love, to receive love. And then on top of that, mix with your dream, whatever your dream is, you mix it with your purpose. And that's basically like kind of like the life that you live, in my opinion. So let's say, since my purpose is love and everything of love, let's say my dream is to become famous or something. I would mix the two. So as I'm famous, I become famous from giving love, from showing love, from, you know, sharing love. You know, this is just an example. I don't want to be famous, but that's neither here nor there. The point I'm trying to make is that being single is a superpower that you must utilize. And the sooner you utilize this, the easier it gets throughout life. And not only being single, but just like going back to what I was saying about people having a season for being single, I feel like everybody will also have a season for isolation. Like, there's a season for everything. And it's always needed for a specific reason, whatever it's for. Even if you don't realize it, there's a reason that season is needed at that time, you know. And yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to share that. So many people think that, like, they have to be with somebody, or like it's miserable, or it's like lonely if they're not with somebody, or it's depressing. It's not. Trust me, there is too many people out here in this world for you to be alone forever. Trust me. It's too many people. And the sooner that you stop chasing love, the faster it'll come to you. The faster it'll come to you. It's that simple, for real. And I say that as far as like romantic love. 11-11, I just see 11-11. Nah, but the sooner you stop chasing love, the easier it will come to you. And that's why I always shed gratitude to my twin flame for that, because she really, twin flames, they excuse me, they spark so much growth within you. It's like your greatest mirror, really. I always say, I don't know where would I be if it wasn't for my twin. I don't know. But being single is a beautiful thing. If you utilize it the right way, it's very beautiful. Sometimes, you know, it's okay to crave somebody else, but don't get stuck on the feeling of longing for somebody, for a partner. You know, the moment when you truly release and you don't you don't like desire to have a partner, the moment you do that, that's when it comes to you the most. Even if you don't want it, or if you're not looking for it, but that is when it finds you. It's like manifestation. I just seen 88. That's crazy. 88. That's crazy. Talking about manifestation. But yeah, manifestation, the power of manifestation, you release it. You release it, the intention. After you set the intention, you release it and you let it happen. You don't chase it. You don't obsess over it. It's the same thing with life, with people, with love, career. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But you gotta let it go so it can come to you. Cause something I heard one day somewhere, if you're chasing something, that means it's running from you. Gotta remember that. But no, that's real talk. You just gotta let things flow. You just gotta be. That's it. That's all this video is about. Nothing too much. I was gonna post this about fasting, but that's gonna be my next video, as I am currently on a fast. Next time I post, I'll probably be ending my fast, or I'll be somewhere near the end, depending. But yeah, that's gonna be my next video, so make sure y'all turn on post notifications and tune in for that. But yeah, if you're watching this, I want you to know that the love that you desire also desires you. You just gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. Don't long for it. Don't obsess over it. Just let it go, and it will find its way to you. An affirmation you can also utilize for this and other things, of course, is everything that is for me always finds its way to me. This is something I like to say very often. One, because it's true, but also because it's very powerful. It's a very powerful affirmation. Intention is everything. So you can utilize that if you find yourself having trouble with, anything like that, or letting go. Also, being single, I've seen 15-15. That's 6. That's 3. I believe that is guidance. I believe that's guidance. Being single leads you to self-love, guides you to self-love. Whether you want to believe it or not, it will. At a certain point in time, being single guides you to self-love. Doesn't matter how long you're single for, but you will, if you didn't love yourself before, when you spend time being single and you really bask in that self-love will pour in like none other. Like, it just overflows. Because like I said, when you spend time alone and you spend time getting to know self, it's like you're in a relationship with self. You know what I'm saying? You catch my drift? So if there's anybody watching this, I want you to practice that. If anybody's watching this that has trouble being alone, even if it comes to entertaining people, you don't have to be in a relationship with folks, because this is something I also used to do. Because I wasn't someone who would engage with people sexually, I would flirt a lot. I was a big flirter. Also because I just shed so much love, sometimes it kind of just pours out. But I used to flirt a lot. Sometimes intentionally, sometimes not intentionally. The point is that is also a way of trying to like cling on to somebody. That could be a form of love bombing. And then next thing you know, that opens a door, and he or she is expressing this, and the whole time you're like, slow down, I ain't even ready for all that. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're someone that does that, I want you to practice being alone, being in solitude. Figure out who you are. Figure out what you like, what you love. The same way, this is the key, the same way you would spend your time trying to get to know your partner, the same way you would spend your time catering to your partner, going above and beyond for your partner. Do this for self. Do this for self, and I promise you your life will change. I promise you things will flow in like water. Everything, not just love, but just everything. Because everything starts with self first. That's it. I want you to practice that. If anybody's watching this that has trouble being alone or being single, I want you to practice catering to yourself. I want you to practice getting to know yourself the way you would get to know another person romantically. Take yourself out on dates. Go on walks with yourself. Give yourself hugs. Give yourself kisses. I'm being dead ass, like seriously. Like, give yourself hugs and kisses. Tell yourself I love myself. Tell yourself I am beautiful. You look beautiful today. Go on a movie date with yourself. Watch a movie by yourself. Eat some popcorn. Laugh. Fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? Watch the sunset by yourself. Stuff like that. Do this and it will change your perception of being single, of being alone. I promise you. That's it for today. I didn't want this to be too long. So yeah, if you stayed to the end though, I want to tell you gratitude. I love you. And I'm just grateful for you. I'm grateful for everybody that supports me, even the people that leave. Because believe it or not, I got people that'll support me one day and then they won't the next day. I still love you too. It's all love. Like, everything is love with me. There's not one bad bone in my body. So that's it for real. I love you. I love you to infinity and beyond. I love you. And I'm grateful that you're here, that you are breathing. And just keep being. That's it. Just keep flowing. Going with the current, not against it. You're going to end up exactly where you need to be. That's it, family. Oh, that scared me. That's it, family. I love y'all. I just be thinking, bro. My thoughts just be going. Trying to make a thumbnail and shit. That don't even go with the video. I'm funny. Alright, I love y'all for real. I'm finna get out of here. Peace. Infinite love.